The little girl just woke up. Found myself peeing. Geez. Will definitely be scolded. Because it is not for other people to know. The girl deliberately pretended to be asleep and did not wake up. Everyone thinks she's smart. Only his uncle came to see if she's sick. Wait for everyone in the house to go outside. The girl just woke up. But still found out. How old are you and still wetting your bed? Are you stupid? The girl explained that she had never been like this before. Aunt told him to wash the blanket thoroughly. Otherwise, sleep on the ground. The girl only needs to take the blanket to wash it. Sunbathe. Wait until everything is done. The girl who just had breakfast. But now his stomach really hurts. So she went to the pharmacy. She hoped the doctor would give him some medicine. But the doctor discovered that the girl had a high fever. Tell the girl to tell her family to take her to the hospital. But the girl did not want to trouble her aunt. She told the doctor to sell the medicine. But when the girl came home with a sick stomach, then she saw people destroying things in the house. Dan wants to take him away to repay the debt. The aunt pulled open the car door. Don't let them take him away. But then she saw his daughter coming home from school. Because she didn't want his daughter to be taken away. So Auntie had to close the car door. The car kept going. Good luck, smart girl. Lies that he go to the bathroom. When the man didn't notice. Stealth fled. Running through the meadow. Cross the river. She didn't know how long it had been going. Finally run to the main road. Begging the woman in the car to save him. At that time the girl did not know it. This woman was the one who changed his life. When you two managed to get rid of the other two. The woman found the girl's shoes because she ran away. Had to get her own sandals to wear. Also take a drink of water. The little girl said that her mother had passed away. Father had never seen his face. She couldn't remember where his uncle's house was. The woman just had to take the little girl to her home. On the way, they passed the house the other day. Where did the little girl live with her mother when she was alive? Home of the little girl and her mother. So the girl asked the lady to let her go home to get her things. When she saw a small attic that looked like a princess hut. And Young-su's sweet smile. That moment made a woman's heart bloom. She really wanted to have a baby. But the woman could not give birth again. The woman who brought Young-su home. Make him a bowl of spaghetti. This is the first time Young-su eats spaghetti. Jung-shu complimented the woman's skill well. Just ate 2 pieces. Now his stomach started to hurt again. The doctor said that because the pressure was too much. He had a bladder infection. Then it took too long to endure the pain. So had to be hospitalized. At this time his uncle also came. Hurried to apologize to the lady. Seeing that Young-su's family members have arrived. The girl leaves. But just got out of the hospital. Then she heard aunt blaming Young-su. Why don't you pee? Now that he is hospitalized. Who will pay for the hospital fees? Because she didn't want his aunt to make things difficult for Jung-shu. The woman who paid the girl's hospital bill. Inside the hospital, other children are cared for by family members. But this girl just had to be alone. She is still young. But she has to pass through the warmth of people's hearts. While running away, lost my shoes. So uncle secretly bought him a new pair of shoes. But sadly, aunt saw it. Children are not in school. What to do with sports shoes? After saying that, she called his daughter out. Let him try on new shoes to see if they fit. If it doesn't fit, take it and exchange it. But the girl who saw the shoes was not bought for her. Angry returns to the room. Aunt and uncle scolded uncle for not being nice to Young-su. The more he took good care of the little girl, then the other kids would hate him even more. Jung-shu didn't want to make things difficult for his uncle. Had to take the initiative to bring shoes to give him. But the next second, brother threw the shoes at Young-su. Yelling at Young-su. Not even his parents. What made you angry for just living in someone else's house? Young-su said because she didn't have parents. There is nowhere to go. So she wanted his brother and aunt to like him a little. If not, she will be kicked out. Then there really is nowhere to go. My mother will definitely never live with you. So don't dream anymore. Even so, Young-su still gave him his shoes. The next day his aunt was sick. Jung-shu cooked porridge for auntie. Let the aunt eat porridge and then take the medicine. Aunt didn't pay attention to it. After a while, Jung-shu found out that his aunt still hadn't taken the medicine. thinking of when she was sick. His mother put honey in boiled turnips for him eat. She quickly recovered from his illness. So she learned from his mother. Cut the radish into small pieces. But still miss honey. The girl asked if there was any honey in the house. The elder brother stood on the chair to help the girl. At this moment, there was the sound of something breaking. Honey spilled all over the floor. The frightened sister runs away. Jingshu explained that she wanted to make radish stew with honey for him. So ask your brother to help. Ant looked at the honey floor. Very sorry. Then vent all his anger on Young-soo. And make Young-soo clean up all the broken glass on the floor. This time another woman came to visit Young-soo. Look at the scene before his eyes, making him even more determined to adopt Young-soo. She gently helped Young-soo put on the bandage. Young-soo politely thanked him. The little girl washed her shoes and returned them to her. Look at the girl who understands what is in front of her eyes. Dok Kyung said to Young-soo. Then it hurts. Say it hurts. If you don't like it, just say you don't like it. There is no need to suffer in your heart. So that Young-soo is not scolded by Ant. Dokyu bought him a jar of honey to take home. Ant is very curious to know why Dok Kyung treats Young-soo so well. So Young-soo has the advantage of being adopted. Arriving home, the woman stood still, meaning of Jingshu. So she decided to find the girl, convince her to let her raise the baby. Did not expect to see the little girl being beaten. Dok Kyung tells his aunt and uncle that she will take her away. After all, Young-soo here doesn't have anyone to treat him well. Aunt wondered what was the point of holding a child like that. The woman said that she needn't be of any use to take it, because she really wanted to raise her. But at that time his uncle was not at home. Dok Kyung has to go first. Jingshu watched his back go, reminiscing what she told her. If it hurts, say it hurts. If you don't like it, say you don't like it. Pai knows how to make these things happen. It was a brave child. Jingshu decided to be brave. Little girl risking her life to chase car. Dokyung hears her voice. Get off the bus immediately. Hugging Young-soo. Young-soo told him she didn't steal anything. Very sad woman. Ma'am, can you take me away? I will obey. I will not make mother angry. Plus, I can help her with the housework. At that moment, a woman's heart melted. The next day the woman brought the little girl's aunt to her house. The aunt complained. In vain, a family with a lot of money like this doesn't have 10 children. And proudly says that she and her husband just touched. Anyway, she going to be pregnant. It was true that they couldn't keep up with each other at all. Dok Kyung changes the subject. Let them know that her husband is working overseas. When he comes back, she will keep Jingshu with him. At this time, Aunt also did not forget to remind that. Choose a simple girl to raise. Avoid painful pregnancy pains. Can't she show any intention? Listen to Aunt tell. Uncle finally agreed to let the woman adopt the girl, because she wanted to surprise Jingshu. The woman deliberately decorated the little girl with a princess room. 2 people were busy on the phone with the woman's husband. He also hopes to meet Jingshu. The next day Aunt brought her daughter to visit Jingshu. Seeing Jungsu's daughter's pose, brother is very angry. Looked at Jungsu's room again. She couldn't stand it and ran outside. His mother asked him why she was like this. She how good if he became an orphan. That way she can be adopted by the rich. The angry mother slapped the little girl. My daughter really admires Young-soo. She also wanted to slap Young-soo. But this girl doesn't know. The girl's wish came true very quickly. Jingshu considers Dokyung as his biological mother. Play hide and seek together. Clean up together. Was thinking so. Jingshu will forever live life like this. Unexpectedly, something unexpected happened. Woman to protect the little girl. It was seriously injured, then fell into a coma. The doctor told her husband that woman might become a plant person. By this time, his uncle had arrived at the hospital. Under these circumstances, her husband was basically unable to take care of her. Just ask uncle to take him home. But wait a whole month. The girl was also not picked up. At this time, Aunt was in a hurry. It's not easy to get rid of it. Then she dragged Young-soo to find them. The uncle finally couldn't take it anymore. Thinking about his granddaughter being abused by his wife every day. He slapped her. But auntie was like crazy. Take out uncle's luggage. Want him to take Young-soo away. The older sister took her anger out on Young-soo a bit. You really are a devil. If he doesn't take care of you, then there will be no accidents. Everyone around him has bad luck. These words made Young-soo very heartbroken. Young-soo went to the hospital to see Do-kyung. Take my bag and give it to him. Hope he gets well soon. Aunt and uncle went to Do-kyung's husband. Negotiate with him. This is a person, not an object. After adopting it, must take care of it to the end. Nowadays a man just wants to take good care of his wife. On top of that, not long after, he had to go to the US for treatment. So, there really was no way to raise Young-soo. Therefore further negotiations are not possible. Aunt said that the family condition was not good. There is also no way to raise Young-soo. You raise the child, or you take him to the orphanage yourself. In the end the man had no other choice. It must be said that every month will give money. Let him take care of Young-soo. Aunt is happy now. Young-soo on aunt and uncle how much longer? But he didn't know either. Maybe a year. It could also be in a very long time. Just like that, Young-soo was sent back to his aunt's house. Even though he sends money to his aunt and uncle every month. But aunt returned the money. She wanted to save it for his daughter for college. In the blink of an eye 8 years had passed. The woman still had not returned. Jung-soo went to Do-kyung's house. The walls are full of reminders he sent Do-kyung. And the aunts and uncles here are receiving alimony again. As she congratulated his daughter. Then suddenly received a call from the US. Young-su's adopter told him. Want to welcome Young-soo to America. It turned out that the woman had woken up. Now what to do? Mother and daughter were very panicked. If only he knew the amount of money Young-soo didn't get. Then they will definitely ask for the money back. Especially if Young-soo is gone. So it's not like there won't be any allowance money in the future.